For everything there is a fixed time, and a time for every business under the sun. A time for birth and a time for death, a time for planting and a time for uprooting. A time to put to death and a time to make well. A time for pulling down and a time for building up. A time for weeping and a time for laughing, a time for sorrow and a time for dancing. A time to take stones away and a time to get stones together. A time for kissing and a time to keep from kissing. A time for search and a time for loss, a time to keep and a time to give away. A time for undoing and a time for stitching. A time for keeping quiet and a time for talk. A time for love and a time for hate, a time for war and a time for peace.